Demonstrate how previous employment verification can be done using the AcoFlow platform. So this is my home screen of AcoFlow platform. So I will go to templates. I will go to previous. I will see the template. I'll choose, and here I will go to previous employer verification. So I will click on try now. So this is my process. We can customize as per our need. Um, as per agency's requirement. So here here first actor will be the verification agency, and then there will be second actor will be previous employer, which will confirm the employment details of employee. Then again verification agency will review the details submitted by the employer, and then again fourth actor will be the current employer, like who has requested a verification process for the employee. So the mail will be directly sent to the employer, and he can review all the details which are uh, related to past employment history of the employee. And here you can see there is a decline node also. So whenever it is possible, like when verification agency request a previous employer to submit the verification, uh, then previous employer can decline the request, and that time this job will be voided, and the receipts will be sent on the mail that this job is terminated or voided. So here you can see in the last, once that mail will be sent to the current employer, then there will be a complete node. That means that will mark the completion of the workflow, and mail will be sent to this recipient, like current employer and verification agency, as they will need a confirmation report in the PDF format in the email. So I will click on continue. Here we can see the document design. So this is just the sample template form. We can modify as per our requirement. There are different fields. We can add signature fields. We have different kind of fields which we can simply just drag and drop and update uh, whatever details are required in the verification. So you can see there is a basic form, and I can edit it, the verification form. Yeah. So here this employer name, location, date of birth, last position, employee code. So these details related to the employee past employment will be filled by the verification agency, and then when this mail will be sent to the previous employer, they will confirm whether these details are correct or not by just simply clicking yes and no, and then provide their comment if anything mismatch is found or details are correct, so they can update in the comment section. And here we will have also comment, if any specific comment about the performance feedback or any integrity issues with the employee, or any corrective actions employee need to be taken, so those can be added in this comment section, and then previous employer can provide his signature. So I will trigger this. So I will click on continue. So here we can configure the email for employment verification. So you can mention here some employee name, like you have to complete your employer verification of employee, and you can add the variable, suppose employee name, you can give name of employee. Yeah, you can see that. Please, I will update the email. Please verify the employment detail history of employee. Please verify and confirm the past instead of history. I will mention for each employer we can send a separate email or trigger a job separately. Now you can see I will trigger a job. Now this is a page where I have to mention the email IDs. So this is just easy step where we can define to whom we have to send the mail, like who will be the verification agency. So I will provide verification agency email. I will send that previous employer email. I will give the current employer email to whom this report should be shared, like employer, and then I can add the variable, means which employee. So I am triggering this. From here we can trigger in bulk by providing all the email IDs. So I will go on trigger for this employee. So this will trigger the employment verification process. So you can see when I click on this, it will show me the current job status. Here the mail is sent to the verification agency first, then it will be sent to the agent. So I will go to agency email. You can see the mail is received. You can see it has the detail as we entered in the email content. It is the similar. Please verify and past employment detail of employee, and I will now complete job. So I will click on complete job. I will click on agree and continue. Then here I will have employer name. Suppose I enter AY's name, Anir Pune. Employee date of birth 1910-1988. Then last position senior QA engineer. Then employee code, suppose 005. I will enter suppose 7 lakh. Okay, and basic salary suppose 5 lakh 60,000. Then I will complete this. Now this will send a mail to previous employer as the details are entered by verification agency. So I will go to mail ID of verification of previous employer. So you can see the mail is received. Now you can see he has to confirm the past employment details. I will click on complete job. I will provide my consent. You can see these details are there. I have to confirm whether these details are correct or not. I will click on yes. If anything is not correct, exact amount suppose was 730,000, and I will mention this is correct. Then eligible for hire. Candidate behavior was good. No integrity issues. I will make as an agent. I can draw or I can upload my signature as an employer. I can mention my signature like this. Now I will complete. Now you can see these details are filled by previous employer, right? I can add comment if required. Now if I will just refresh it to mention that, yeah, here you can see when the details are not matched, then employer has provided his comment. I will go back to verification agency email now. Yeah, so verification agency has received the email about employment details confirmed by previous employer. I'll click on agree and continue. Now we can see the details like salary related comment added by previous employer, and yeah, comment is good about code of conduct for employee. So this is done. So I have to verify it. I will click on verify. Now you can see this is verified. Now the mail is sent to the HR or current employer who has requested the verification. So you can see that he has received this. I will click on complete job. So current employer HR will check the details. I will click on verify. If there are something, then if any explanation, they can add the comment like please provide the reason, or please provide the detailed breakup salary by previous employer. So this way I can send that comment to uh, previous employer also, so that have to provide the detail. So I will submit the change request so that comment will be sent. So currently I will just show you how to complete this job. Now I will click on verify. Now you can see this is verified. Now HR has verified, so this job is completed as per our workflow. The sequence of action is done. We can see here, you can see job completed, job completed. So final step as per the workflow was that PDF will be received, which will be having all the verification details. So I will see. So see, as I am current employer, I can see the report for my record. So you can see the verification form is filled, candidate behavior was good, so everything is this. So employment details are verified and report is generated and shared with the current employer and agency also. You can see agency has also received the email with PDF. So you can see the details are done. So this way we can verify the employees past employment from previous employer. And there is another flow where we have to discuss about the decline when the job will be terminated or voided. So I will trigger this again. I will go back. I will go to this. I will click on continue as don't want to change anything in the form or the workflow. I will trigger this job. I will enter the verification agency email and I will give the previous employer email ID. I will give current employer email ID. Okay, just I mention, yeah. So I'm triggering this. So you can see I will click on refresh. So this is triggered. So I will go to verification agency email. So this mail is received. I will click okay, this is wrong. Okay, latest email, yeah. So I will go here. I will click on complete job. I will enter the detail, employment location Bani Pune. So 1910-1988, last position senior QA, employee code was 005, and then suppose 750,000 so I will complete it. So you can see that agency has submitted the details. Now we have to see uh, how the previous employer can decline this request. So I will check my email as a previous employer. I will click on complete job. I will click on consent, agree and continue. I will see the verification form, and if I decide not to respond or not to provide the verification, I will simply decline from by clicking on this option button. Then I will click on decline. I will provide not required or not ready to disclose. Okay, so I will decline. You can see that you can see this is decline. This way I will explain it later. So job is declined. So as per the workflow, that job terminated mail will be sent to the verification agency, and you can see this verification agency and previous employer has also got the notification that the job has been voided. I will see here also, yeah, you can see that this job has been terminated, like who has voided this job. And we can even see the audit trail also, as well as we can see here job status will be updated like this and which step. So this will be easy to debug. Here we can see uh, the audit logs also, like when job was created, when it was notified, when link was open. So you can see this event decline. So everything will be there when we have to audit the report in decline case, or even in when the job is completed, we can see the audit report. So this way we can automate the previous employer verification process through AcoFlow. Thank you.